This is unbelievable. So good. I cannot express to you the joy I felt running around my house like Buddy the Elf, gathering up all of my favorite things that I can talk about today. These are all items that I think are fantastic, that are absolutely worth every cent I have spent on them. And on top of that, items that I think are very giftable. Don't worry, I will have my favorites of the year. That'll be a different video. I'm also gonna be doing this video on my RachhLoves Life channel, so go and check it out if you want more home stuff, a little bit more kid stuff, a lot of kitchen stuff. So that'll be up soon as well, but I hope you guys are excited. Grab yourself a coffee, a tea, snack, or just the overwhelming pile of laundry that you still need to fold. Or is that just me? That's what I do with YouTube videos. I put them on and then I fold laundry. I will link everything down below or on screen, and we're gonna start with the first category, which is beauty. And you will note that missing from beauty is makeup. And the reason is because I think that makeup is very individual to the person, and I want to save that for my beauty favorites of the year. So that will be coming. But I wanted to include some things that I felt are very giftable, give some ideas of like how you could package them up or make, you know, like a little gift basket, and just things that I personally have just loved this year and I think that would be a really fun gift. Goodness, these are disgusting because they've been in my shower, but pretend they're pretty. I want to start with body scrubs because I always appreciate being gifted a body scrub because I love having like new scents. I love a good scrub, and I just think that it's a nice, fairly easy present to get. Throw in a nail polish, a hair mask, and like you have a nice little sweet gift. Two that I really like. Number one, this is by Tree Hut. This is their Shea Sugar Scrub. This is the pineapple one. It smells phenomenal. I've had a couple of other scents and they've all been really nice. So like whatever speaks to you or the person you're gifting it to. So good. It just doesn't smell like fake pineapple, and that's why I love it. It has that like tanginess of real pineapple, which I appreciate. Also, this one versus the other one, this one isn't as moisturizing as the other one, which I do like because sometimes I will want to scrub and then apply a self tanner after, and I can't with something that's really like more heavy. There's a time and a place for both. So this is the one that I use when I'm going to be self tanning because I feel like I don't have like a rich moisturizer on. The other one that I've been loving, this is by MinimLA. This is the body scrub, vanilla coconut. It's, again, it smells tropical, but it is very like moisturizing on the skin. This one's a little bit of a thicker consistency. I like that it scrubs in really nicely. I like that, I don't know, it's just a nice consistency in my hands. And then afterwards, like I'll use it on my legs because let's be honest, I don't always self tan my legs. In the wintertime, forget it. It's just, I'm not doing it. So I will use something heavier on my legs and they feel nice and moisturized after, which I really like. The packaging is super cute. It's just like, mine is just gross. So ignore that. Very simple, very like pretty in the shower, you know? The next one I want to talk about is lip treatments. I think that having a lip mask is just, again, a nice one to include. You can get little mini trios of the Laneige one from Sephora that I've seen. One that I have been recently really enjoying. This is by Dr. Jart, I believe. Vital Hydra Solution. This is a hydrating lip mask. I got this at, I don't even remember. Maybe the Sephora sale? I don't know, but I have been non-stop applying this. It doesn't have a scent to it. I was like, I don't think this has a scent to it. It's not scented, but I kind of like that, and it's nice and moisturizing. It doesn't feel like I'm putting it on if my lips are chapped and it just highlighting the chappedness. You know those ones? It doesn't do that. It feels like it's actually like healing it. Plus like the packaging is just really cute. It's like a little bear. Adorable. The other one I really like, I have talked about many times, almost at an exhaustive level. It is the Farmacy Honey Butter. This is their beeswax lip balm. When I tell you how much I stocked, oh my gosh, it's almost embarrassing. I stocked up on this lip balm so heavy during the Sephora sale. It was a lot. I have them all over my house because they are easy to apply, they're easy to store, they're nice and small. I think I have like 6 of them. 6 of them. I have gone through the entirety of 2 of the tubes. In my desk, in my purse, in my desk here, bathroom. I'm pretty sure I have 2 others, but I don't know where they are. But I have them anywhere. Kitchen, that's the other one. I have them all over the place, and they do a phenomenal job at like hydrating my lips. Again, not highlighting if my lips are a little chapped, and also healing it, and it doesn't feel irritated, it doesn't feel goopy, it doesn't feel too thin either. Just a really nice consistency. Love this one. Then onto some hair things. Number one is one that I think I tried a while ago and I was like, I don't know if this is made for me. And then I started using it again and I was like, oh, maybe I do really like this. It is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. This is a humidity proof kind of a spray. Oh, it's like blinding you, sorry. And basically this is something to help battle frizz. If you have frizzier hair and you're trying to kind of just coat it and keep it nice and smooth, this is going to work really well for you. So I remember testing it and basically you spray it on your hair all over and then it's heat activated and then it will last in your hair for about 3 to 4 washes. So I remember spraying a bit in and I was like, I don't really see anything. And then I started using it again, maybe 5 months ago maybe. And I used more this time after having watched a video. And I will do it in sections and kind of massage it into my hair. And then I will blow dry. Okay, this stuff, it locks onto your hair and makes it so shiny and soft. Otherwise my hair it looks a bit dry, especially at the ends. And so I will be using this and then I'll spray it all over and I know that my hair will look like silk after. It's so unbelievably good. I'm sure this also works wonders if you have frizzy hair or curly hair. I have straight hair. Like I genuinely didn't think, I was like, oh, this doesn't work for me. It's not meant for my hair. And yet I'm here before you. So good, so good. It does an absolutely outstanding job. I really like this. And then the other one, this is actually one that I loved and then Lo came over, she tried it, she loved, and she ended up buying at the Sephora sale, which I'm mad about, Lo. First of all, how dare you? Because now what am I gonna put in your stocking? Think of me. It's by Dae and it's the Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 Styling Wand. This is looks like a mascara wand, just like this, but it's big. And then it's good for any of the little wispy bits in my hair. So when I have my hair and like a ponytail and I'm trying to get the little flippy bits down, I'll use this. It's just a really good product. It's not shiny, which I really like. It's not too heavy either. The one thing that I will notice is that because the formula, it starts out kind of, I don't know if you can see it. It starts out almost like white. So if you're putting it in, see that? You can see a little piece there, but as soon as you brush it through or use your finger or whatever, it's gone. That was really the only thing that I don't love about it. Otherwise, phenomenal. It works so well that I'll just deal with that. It's not a big deal. Okay, now what category? Let's do stocking stuffers next. So fun fact about me is I never grew up with stockings. We didn't do stockings, but my in-laws do stockings, and so our family does stockings, and I love it. I love having all of them. I love filling the kids with all sorts of fun trinkets and candies, and we put like an orange at the bottom. But I am not good at stockings, especially Chris. I am so bad at filling Chris's stocking. I buy too much and I fill it to the point where I can't even hang it, or I'm just like, this looks pitiful and now I'm sad that I didn't fill it with more stuff. I'm so bad at it. So if you have any suggestions, let a girl know because I am struggling. I do want to share some stocking stuffers that we have done for me and then my sisters-in-law as well. Number one, I talked about this last year and it's worth mentioning again because it's so good. This is the Diamond Dazzle Stick. This is for cleaning any real, or I don't know what they call it, lab grown, it doesn't matter, like cleaning your diamond rings and things. So it makes them nice and sparkly. It is so easy to use and it does such a ridiculously good job. It's insane. Like I think this is my third one of this. That's how much I love it. It has gone into all of the girls' stockings. Every single one uses it. Everyone loves it. Like this is unbelievable. So good. Just an easy, just pop it in, boom, done. Like I always look at my rings and I'm like, they're not that bad. And then I wash them and like I'll use this on it and I'm like, oh, apparently they are. Next up that I think is a really good stocking stuffer are little velour puffs for anyone that uses makeup. I think these things are so good. This one's Huda Beauty, but I have black ones that are just Amazon. The Huda ones are a little bit like puffier, a little bit more luxe. I like them, they're really good, the triangles. But the Amazon ones are good too. Just throwing a couple into everyone's stocking. Like no one's mad about extra powder velour puffs. They're so good for setting down all of your powder. I can't go back to using a brush. I refuse. This is just so much better. Pop a couple in, you're good to go. Okay, this next item I think I have talked about. I think I did it in like my July update favorites. I like to like do a halfway through the year one. This item, I don't get complimented on things out in public, mostly because I don't go out in public. But this pair of sunglasses, every single time, 100%, all of the times, I will get at least one person complimenting me on these sunglasses. It's insane. I've never had that happen to me before. It's these sunglasses, they're Amazon. They're supposed to be like a dupe for, I think, Celine ones. I cannot express to you how frequently I get complimented on them. The gold on the side, everyone seems to really love the shape of them. Obsessed. I love them so much, and they're a fantastic pair. They're not super expensive. Could these be a stocking stuffer? Yes, like I'm thinking more like the size, but they could totally be a standalone present as well. I think I categorized this. I'm like, this is the same size. You can put this in, you could fit it in there, Rachel. So good though, really good pair. Then the next one, this was a gift from Chris in my stocking. It was actually something that I had been struggling to find, and that is some form of wallet. I don't want a normal, like a big clunky wallet, but I need somewhere to put like my cards and cash and like gift cards. And I wanted something that, like, on my purse, I have like those little hook things on the side. So I wanted something that I could clip that to so it doesn't get lost in the bottom of my giant bag. And so Christopher got me this one. I will link the exact one so that you guys can see it as well. Should probably take out my cards first. This is what it looks like on the other side. It has lots of space for things, and yet it is so small, so easy. I don't have to like go shuffling through and like opening something up. I remember those ones from, I don't know, 2010 era, you know, the big ones. That's what I wanted. And so for anyone out there who also struggles with that, I got you. Okay, now I wanna go into a category of things that I have gifted my own children that it has gone over so unbelievably well. I went through I combed through everything and I was like, is this, like, how much do they use this, you know? I didn't know anything about kids before having my own. And I didn't grow up with like tons of cousins and I was rice-a-roni alone. And I didn't know what to gift to kids. I had no idea. So I wanted to share some ideas that I think that will go over really well, depending on like what age you're gifting for. Number one, this is the ultimate paper airplane for kids. So I got this for Luke, but like honestly, Connor more just enjoys watching or trying to color on it. He's not really at the age where he can like fold it. But basically what this thing does is, in here, first of all, they have tons of like fun stories and talking about things that can fly, which is just, it's cute. It's a cute thing. It talks about like the science of how the airplanes fly and like why it works the way that it works and what you're looking for when you're building them. It's really cool. However, that's not all, folks, because they also have all of these pieces of colorful paper at the back there. And you might be wondering, why, Rachel? Why do they have that? It's because they have all of these different types of airplanes that you can fold, and it shows you step by step on how to do it. And it's so much fun, because then what we'll do is we'll all fold a different one and then we'll race them, because I guess that's what we do in my family. It's super fun. And then Luke will like learn the design of one of them, and then he'll bring that design to school. And so he'll teach his friends how to do it, and he loves that. And so this is just like a really fun one and went over really well in my family. Next up is two art related things, because my kids love to color and draw. And so I had sort of been doing my research, as I like to do, into the world of coloring. And it's a big world. I don't know if there's a price limit on coloring supplies for professionals. But still, I was kind of digging around and trying to find something that's outside of just Crayola, you know? And I came across these ones. It is the brand Georgione. I am probably mispronouncing this, and I do apologize. They are sort of triangular in shape, so they don't roll off the table. But the color payoff on these, it's so creamy, and they're not insanely expensive. They are definitely more expensive than a lot of the cheaper options that you can find on Amazon or anywhere else. Like my kids, like down to nubs on a lot of them. That's how much they love these ones over any of the other ones. The other ones that are a little bit cheaper are Amazon Basics. And if you look through any of the comments, you will see people are comparing them to a lot higher end ones. They're not the same as Crayola, and we've tested them and we think they're fantastic. It's just these ones are better. And then the other thing, okay, this I actually tested on my other channel. My kids love this so so much. It's ridiculous. It's this guy. If you watch my other channel, you know, and this is a pencil sharpener. But this pencil sharpener, you can do 3 different settings. So pointy, mid, and then flat. It doesn't actually flatten. It just makes the very, very tip of it a little bit flatter. It's not that big of a difference. However, you just kind of put the pencil, this is already sharp. I don't know why I brought this one up. But you put the pencil in, you don't have to hold it there. It'll just pop the pencil out when it is done sharpening. It's crazy. I think they have a couple of different designs. It's not just the dinosaur. They have a bunch of different ones, but it's so cute, ridiculously, like the perfect sharpening amount. And so I think that having this and then a bunch of nice pencil crayons or a sketchbook or something like that would be a really cute gift. You don't have to be a child to enjoy this. I enjoy this. Approved by an adult. The next category is children's books. My kids love reading and they spend an insane amount of time reading. They love it so much. And so I have a couple of book recommendations. I'm not gonna go through them in like a ton of detail. You can always look them up. I will link them below. See if you like the storylines and stuff like that. So I have them in 2 categories. So one, if you are trying to get them into the world of like reading novels, getting them excited about the stories, about the characters, things like that. Number 1, I do recommend like finding a series. So for us, it was The Hobbit and Narnia. Chris would sit and read those stories to them and they really ate them up because those are like, they're phenomenal stories, right? They're classics. And that got them invested and loving reading. And then we got them into these books. So the first was Dragon Masters. They come out with like 400 million of them a year. It's crazy. The girl just I don't know how she comes up with so many of them. It says it appeals to 1st to 3rd graders, reading levels grade 2. Luke has been reading this since grade 1 for sure. I'm trying to think if he was reading it before then. Maybe like end of kindergarten was reading these. They're nice and they're easy. They have like pictures in them. It's a very simple plot line and there's all these different dragons. It's really cute, very easy to read. They enjoy that. I think they have like, they're up to 27 in the series now. Like they have a ton of them. Next one is Kingdom of Wrenly. Again, a series, there's a lot of them in there. Nice, easy, big print, easy to read, easy to get into, nice, simple, fun stories. The next series is actually one that Luke got started on and he couldn't stop talking or putting down this series. Like it was just consuming all of his time. Like he was so invested in this series, so much though that Julia was like, maybe I'll try one. I'll give one a go. She loves to read and she was looking for a new series. Fine, she'll try them. I lost both of my children to this series for so long. And they were chatting back and forth about all the funny lines, about their favorite parts, about their favorite characters, like just bouncing back and forth. And they were so excited that Chris, my husband, read them. So that's where we're at with this. The series is called Ranger's Apprentice and it is unbelievable. You can buy them even in sets like the first 4 or whatever too, so you could like try them out. And the author also does Brotherband. That was the other one that I want to talk about. Luke really enjoys this one. This one isn't as much Julia that enjoys them, but Luke's really big into these. Again, same author, so just wanted to share that. If you have not gotten into those already, you need to. Or Tuesdays at the Castle. You're looking for something that's a little bit more Narnia, not Harry Potter, it's not quite that, but like mystical, magical, fun, that kind of stuff. I would highly recommend Tuesdays at the Castle. It's like a magic class. It's so good. I loved reading those. And then this final book is a giant book. It's a very niche book, but the people who appreciate this niche, I cannot express to you enough how much you need this book. This was a gift that I gave to Luke and it was expensive. It was something that I was like, kind of going back and forth on. I was like, oh, I don't know. Like this is an expensive book. This boy, I don't think there's a day since he got it last year for Christmas that he has not gone through this book. Like he put in his own like page tabs to like mark pages that he like, that's how much he loves this book. It is this guy right here. If you've seen this, you already know what it is, but it's like Legend of Zelda. And it's this giant book of everything you ever need to know about the game. It's got everything in here. And so it is one of my proudest, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. This will be a big present for him and he's gonna love it. He was more excited about this book than he got like a Lego thing. And he loves Lego, but like over a toy, it was like this book. And that was it. He was obsessed. And I was so proud of myself for finding it. So for anyone out there that has children, teens, adults that love the Legend of Zelda game, this book, I'm telling you, it's so good. And then the last one in this category, this is more for, honestly, I was gonna say for younger kids, but like truly it feels like all ages are enjoying these, because I was seeing this so much. I was seeing the same name over and over and over again when people were like, what should I put on my Christmas list? I'm like going through everyone's comments or whatever. I kept seeing this name over and over again. And I was like, why does that sound familiar? And I don't know what that is, but like everyone's talking about this. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, right. You know, I have those. So Jellycat. I don't know if you are familiar with this, but this is a big thing. And the teens, the kids, like everyone seems to love these like Jellycat. So it's a brand of stuffed animals. They're more expensive. They have a bunch of different ones. There's like I think a hot chocolate or a cookie, or I don't know. There's like a bunch of like little characters and everything. Anyway, I was like, why do they look so familiar? Why does that look familiar? Yeah, it's because my children have had them for years. Like this has been passed down through all of my children. These ones. These were gifts to my children. They are looking a little worse for wear now, but they have had so much love on these animals. It's unreal. Like I know people collect them and they keep them looking pretty and whatever, and they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous, gorgeous stuffies. But like these have seen so much love. I can't even tell you. They are cute. They're great presents because they also look really cute. And they have tons of different options. They are more on the expensive side. But again, when I tell you that this has lasted years through the wash, through multiple plane trips, to the cottage, everywhere this thing has been, and like still alive and kicking. It's crazy. This is more of a testament to the quality of these stuffies in how much my children love them as well. Yeah, I get it. I get the hype. They're really cute. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the longest video of life. And every time I'm like, people are probably so sick of me at this point. But I have so many things I need to share them. So next up, we're gonna talk clothes. I have 3 things that I wanna share because clothes is like a hit or miss for people, but like you all know that I live in sweat sets. I love a sweat set. It's my life. That's how I live now. I was talking to someone recently about this and why millennials are so obsessed with sweat sets and like matching sets and comfy clothes. It's because we had to grow up in a world of low rise, super tight, uncomfortable skinny jeans. No stretch. That wasn't invented until way later, until skinny jeans were no longer popular anymore. They were awful. It was like wearing cardboard. So sweat sets. I have 2 in particular. I talked about some last year that I stand behind 100%. So I will make sure to link that video because there's so much good stuff in there. I literally printed out the list, like literally right here, of all of the stuff I talked about last year. And I really tried hard not to overlap, which was hard because I was going through it. I was like, yeah, I still use that. No, I love that one. And just, it was really hard. So patting myself on the back. Number 1 is this sweat set. This sweat set is actually really popular right now. I think I talked about it in a video, or I'm going to talk about it in a video. I just gave it away. This is Lululemon. It is the gold hardware one. I think I talked about it last year, how I saw someone wearing it and I've never so immediately gone to Lululemon and just ordered it. I was like, done, sold. I need it in my life and I love it. I love this sweat set so much. It is a splurge for sure. I will include some footage so you can see what it looks like full with the pants and everything. So unbelievably comfortable, washes like a dream. It is long enough in my arms, which I love. I love the gold hardware too. It just makes it a little bit different. I love it. I love it so much. Then the other one is new. And if you've been watching fairly recently, you already know what it is. It's the Comfort sweat set. In case you missed that video, this is the one that I bought. I bought it to test it because they are overly sponsored. And I got this coral shade and I can't tell you, it is so thick. It is like plush. I can't get it across on video how plush this is, and I have had my fair share of sweat sets. I love them. It's comfortable, it's cozy. The hood blocks out a lot of sound, which is crazy. Color is super fun. It's long enough in the arms and the legs, which is crazy. It is so plush. They oftentimes will go on sale. So I actually ordered another one, which you've probably already seen. It's red. I couldn't help myself. It shipped really quickly and I love it. I love them so much. I have to hold myself back from ordering more because I don't need more sweat sets. I mean, I do need more sweat sets. Almost there, people. We almost did it. The next one I think I talked about last week. I just kind of threw it in because these are great and they're not my favorite, they're Julia's favorite. So I wanted to include them. They are her pajamas that she actually got as a birthday present from Lowe. They are so adorable. They are so comfortable. It comes with t-shirt, pants, and shorts all as a set. They have a bunch of different colors as well. The measurements on the side too, because it's Amazon, the measurements on the side are accurate. So look at the measurements instead of the age, because I found that to be a better match. It is so soft. It's like that modal, I think is how it's pronounced, like that rayon, like really soft bamboo fabric. It's so ridiculously soft. It's not shiny and it washes and dries really well. Like I threw this stuff in the dryer and it has not pilled at all. Crazy good. Love this set so much. Julie's actually asked for another set for Christmas. I mean, I don't know what else you need from me, but like those are phenomenal. Then I just have a couple of like random things. I don't have a category for them. I just really like them. Number one is this set. I don't know if I said that like I have talked about this before, but I don't actually know if I have. This is for anyone that is struggling with back pain. I've talked about the chirp wheel before. Those are phenomenal. This is a set. So it comes with this. It comes with a like a roller thing for fascia, and then it comes with two of these like they're harder, they're almost like lacrosse balls. This set came with blue ones, but I also have orange ones, so this is what we have here today. I have them upstairs as well as downstairs, and I use them on my feet, on my back, on my arms, on my legs, like wherever I need to do like a trigger point therapy thing, and they're so good. And this one I was like, I don't know how useful this is gonna be. Like it's got like these spikes is the wrong word, they're like foam, but like it's like all over, and then the spot in the middle is for like the spine. And I was like, I don't know how much I'm gonna use that. Turns out a lot. I will use it and just like lie on it, and it just like the points, they just sit on certain muscles, right? And they just go, it's so nice. Or I'll roll it under my feet, which also feels really nice. And then it's like a set. It's a set of a whole bunch of different things. So if you have anyone that is struggling, may I suggest. Next up is a product I actually recently tested on my other channel, and I think it's such a good product that I feel like I need to share it here in case you haven't watched that yet. It is this little desktop candy machine thing. So it sits on the desk and it sounds really squeaky. It's not when you actually put it down, but for whatever reason, when it's in my hand like this, it squeaks. So it doesn't actually squeak though. And then you fill it with candy. If you've watched that video, you have seen how many jelly beans we've already gone through. Just making our way through things. It doesn't work for gumballs, just in case you're wondering. We had to test it, spoiler alert. It works for anything smaller than that. And I think that this would be such a fun gift, and then you fill it with the person's favorite candies and then gift that. I think that'd be really cute. Have it at their desk at work, or maybe they work from home or just want a little candy station. It's really cute. It also comes in white, but I love the red. It just reminds me of like a classic one, you know? And then I want to talk about this planner. So this planner has been very helpful for me. So I wanted to share it with you in case you also plan like this or need to break up your day like this. The way that it works is it has on here the times all along the side, and it's all in half-hour increments, which I think is really important. And then it has over here your priorities. I don't really use this space as much, but like priorities here. And then I just kind of block off in highlight and go through, and it really helps me to not only see how my day is going to shake up with kids' activities, with filming, with work stuff, with appointments, whatever. And then I can plan accordingly how much I can actually get done in that time, and not just like throw a ton of work at a specific time slot when I know I won't probably be able to get that much done. And then it also helps me to see the priorities on here. And then I can see like, look, Rachel, you got the priorities done. You don't have to get everything done. That's something that I personally as a person struggle with. So this has been a very helpful planner, in being able to see and organize my entire day. So if you are someone that also likes to do things like that, may I recommend. Everything will be linked down below so you can go and check out everything. I hope that you got some ideas for your shopping, for your gifts, or maybe for yourself. Who's to say? Leave a comment down below with what you're gifting this year or something that's on your wish list. I would love to know what you've been like looking at. And make sure you subscribe to this channel and to my other channels so you don't miss out on some more like a gift guide testing along the way. I'm very excited about all the stuff that is leading up to Christmas. Favorite time of the year. Favorite time, everyone. I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic, fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in the next one.